Our next speaker is a Handog Aral Incorporated Scholar and an alumna of PUP Manila Batch 2014, Bachelor of Science in Biology, and graduated as cum laude. She is a DOS scholar, currently pursuing her graduate studies at the University of Santo Tomas, Master of Science in Microbiology. Her research publications include degradation of polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons by moderately halophilic bacteria from ozone salt beds, antibacterial and antibiofilm activities of Sesbania grandiflora against foodborne pathogen Vibrio cholera, of which she received the following awards: 2018 DOST International Publication Award for DOST National Academy for Science and Technology, 2018 FNRI Scientific Technical Writer Award for DOST Food Nutrition Research Institute, and St. Albertus Magnus Award of University of Santo Tomas, Hispania, Manila. She worked as a quality control and assurance analyst at Derm Pharma Incorporated from 2014 to 2016. A research scientist for molecular medicine and pollution control at Globetech Science Foundation Incorporated from 2016 to 2017. She was the recording secretary of Philippine Network of Microbial Culture Collections Incorporated and a member of Philippine Society for Lactic Acid Bacteria Incorporated and Philippine Society for Microbiology. It is a pleasure to introduce to you our microbiologist, Miss Kimberly D. Neri. Ma'am?
Hello mga kabayo! I'm Kimberly Neri from the batch 2013-2014 and I am currently a candidate of Masters of Science in Microbiology at University of Santo Tomas. For the past decades, microbiology in the Philippines was least prioritized. But prior to the pandemic, there was actually a Senate bill that is still pending for approval in which microbiologists are required to pass licensure exams. So this is to uplift and professionalize the practice of microbiology and to ensure that microbiology is used to promote food safety, improve quality of foods, and to prevent the rapid spread of diseases caused by bacteria, fungi, and viruses in humans and animals. But there is a certification board where you can take an exam of 5 different subjects to be a registered microbiologist. And when you pass it, you will take an oath in the PSM conference. There are actually only a few universities which offer microbiology. So, well, of course, UST, UP, CEU, there are also universities in Cebu and Mindanao, St. Louis University, and I was surprised when PUP is now offering microbiology courses. Actually, people are now able to apply microbiology at home after knowing the risk of COVID-19 by washing their hands with soap and water frequently and to sanitize their home. So in research, many scientists are now studying COVID-19 emergence, its mutation, and its vaccine development. And this is how the pandemic affects the field of microbiology. More and more studies are now being done, but reviewers of the publishers should be able to critically evaluate those studies with strong evidence and results. While in the Philippines, DOST is now proposing the implementation of Virology Institute for them to prioritize viral research. Well, of course, there will be an increasing demand of students who wish to pursue microbiology to help the nation in continuing the research not only on COVID-19 but in other diseases or in the improvement of quality of life. And hopefully, the government will impose a higher budget for the research projects kasi there will be experts who wish to study coronaviruses. And hopefully, even after this pandemic, people will still be extra careful and health conscious. In my experience, mahirap pero palaging nagagawa ng paraan. Yan ang dapat laging goal. So when the quarantine was implemented, I decided right away to bring my cultures at home. And I was able to preserve them naman. Pero mahirap kasi i-maintain yung mga cultures ko. And also, I was able to present my partial results online sa research colloquium namin, imbes na i-present siya physically. And nung nagtuloy-tuloy na yung GCQ, ito na yung nabago sa buhay ko. This is actually my first time being away with my family kasi malayo pa yung tirahan namin. And I had to take a risk while continuing my studies here in UST. And to students, ang pinakamahirap ay yung pag-adapt sa online class. Lalo na kung yung mga courses mo ay may mga lab courses. So, double effort to fully understand the applications of science or the applications of microbiology in performing lab simulations. Sobrang unexpected yung nangyari ngayong pandemic. So, lahat ng estudyante, hindi lang mga estudyante, also the teachers, lahat ay nag-a-adjust at pilit na nag-a-adapt sa new normal. Now that BS Biology students are familiar with the virus and how dangerous the virus are, it is a responsibility of each and every one of us to share facts and not fake news on COVID-19 by sharing articles on its updates, their studies in vaccine development, and sharing posts from legitimate scientific organizations and institutions, for example, from DOH and FDA. Ayun, so we could also join in some organizations and create some webinars, posters, or infographics on COVID-19. And by simply giving advices to your family members at home, the do's and the don'ts in the prevention of the COVID-19. So, those are the things that BS Biology students could do during this time of pandemic. The healthcare system in the Philippines is actually not failing. It's just that our healthcare system is overstretched. Well, of course, at first, overwhelming yung mga arising cases for the first 3 months. Simula nung nag-start yung case dito sa Philippines, hospitals were collapsing, but its healthcare system is not totally failing. We could say it that it is failing when there are only few recoveries and there are major mortality in the country. And yon, as a biology student, you can prevent these situations by staying at home, doing your proper hygiene and sanitation at home, and while staying at home you are studying in synchronous and asynchronous. You should be studying with so much effort kasi your teachers were also sacrificing their time just to give you instructional materials. What to expect on PUPBS biology is that ito magiging mahirap pero masaya. Mahirap in such a way that there will be some activities given by your professors which I think yun ang magiging challenge sa inyo. Kasi aside from memorization ng mga definition of terms, ng mga pathways, ng cycles, ng mga parts, anatomy, yung activities like magdodrawing kayo, journal critic, reporting, syempre all of us yun talaga ang challenge, lalo na kapag may deadline. Magiging masaya kasi I know you guys are all in this together. You should study very hard, but also to have fun learning biology and other branches of biology, like botany and microbiology. Yung diskarte ko dati nung college was to create a reviewer written on a yellow pad. So, ando doon yung mga terminologies and definitions. Kasi habang sinusulat ko siya, mas naiintindihan ko kung ano yung nababasa ko sa book and then tinatransfer ko siya sa
yellow pad. So, yung yellow pad na yun na yung magiging reviewer ko. Pero, nagbabasa pa rin ako ng book. Nire-read ko uli yung mga nasa pictures or yung mga nasa cycles or pathways kasi importante din yon. And actually, dati, halos 2 o 1 book ata yung dinadala ko. Binabiyahe ko pa yun from Pasay hanggang PUP. Kahit sobrang bigat, basta kapag may exam, dinadala ko pa rin. Kahit meron na akong reviewer. So, sinasabi nila dati, lagi ko daw dala yung buong bahay sa sobrang bigat ng dala ko. Kasi ganun ako. Even kahit ngayon, marami akong dinadala na nagamit. Ewan ko ba. And, ngayong pandemic, kasi iba na yung dapat maging ways na gawin ngayong nag-aaral kayo, nag-online class kayo. For me, hindi advisable naman nga talaga hindi advisable na magpuyat, so have enough sleep. Gumawa kayo ng parang time management, create to do task, kasi syempre meron din kayong mga task sa bahay, so hindi may iwasan yan. So, I think time management is one of the best way while studying online. I think it is advisable to have work muna after you graduate kasi this would be your assessment on yourselves kung ano ba talaga yung napupusuan yung master's degree course. Like for example, if you work on microbiology related work, kung nag-enjoy kayo dun sa line of work na yon, then you'll decide kung magte-take ba kayo or hindi. Kasi mahirap pasukin ang graduate school. Kailangan buong tapang mo siyang haharapin. Kasi this is too much harder than your college degree. And if meron na kayong napupuso ang certain topic or interest, hanap kayo ng advisor na interested din on that certain topic para mag-work kayo together, para mas madali na lang sa inyo ang makatapos ng master's degree.
I'm Kimberly Neri from the batch 2013-2014, and I am currently a candidate of Masters of Science in Microbiology at University of Santo Tomas.